Good day, everybody. My name is Eric, and today's lesson is to actually build strength before you even do your Chaturanga. So we will do one or two exercises for us to be able to strengthen and put the shoulders in place and also fire up the legs. And let's get to it. So we'll start on all fours, hands and knees today. Basic alignment, you will find yourselves in yoga classes. Shoulder alignment and wrist alignment, just so your bones are stacked. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Knees under the hips. We will tuck the toes under and start pushing through the floor. So there isn't any feeling of sogginess into the hands and into the knees. It's basically just strong push from the floor. Once your arms and your knees connect, once you feel the fire into your body, you start pushing through the hands, tuck the toes under, and start lifting the navel up towards the spine. And lift your knees just enough that you can slide a piece of paper there or a credit card under. We are suspending the knees so we can create a little bit of core work here. Keep the push from the hands, the hugging in the thumbs, and stay for 3. Stay for 2, not forgetting about the core and the belly. Find your last exhale, bring the knees down. Move your hands, one handprint forwards, everybody. And keep the knees connected towards the floor. What we're just going to do is bend your elbows and hover it down to the floor. Your hips will shift back, so there will be this shoulder and elbow tip alignment. Instead of sinking through the shoulders, keep lifting the chest up. Resist the forearms resting into the ground. It's going to create some stability there into your shoulders, activity into your arms. We'll stay for one more breath. And slowly rise up and come into all fours again. We've moved the hands, one handprint forward, so come into all fours with the wrist and the shoulder alignment. We'll repeat that 2 more times. Knees to hover. Pause, 3. Keep the head in line with the shoulders for 2. Find your last exhalation, bring the knees down. Adjust your hands, one handprint forwards. Bend your elbows, shift the hips back, hover the elbows this time. Navel is engaged, bracing your core. Without descending your shoulder heads, you're pushing through the hands or keeping the elbows moving in towards the body. Just so your elbows can be shoulder width distance apart. Next inhale, rise up. You can feel it in your triceps, huh? And then realign, hands all fours, knees to lift. Now use the core, don't sag from the low back, from the lower belly. Last exhale, bring the knees down. Readjust the hands, one handprint forwards. Bend the elbows, hover, shift the hips slightly back. And then come to all fours, re-straighten the arms, and pause. Keeping the hands now the way they are, we will be lifting the knees just enough that we can slide a credit card, a piece of paper there. Bend the elbows and hover. So you're hovering your knees and your elbows at the same time. Lifting the chest. Firing up. Turbo dog, as they call it. And slowly knees down, straighten the arms. Do that 2 more times. Elbows to hover, knees to hover. Knees down, straighten the arms. Whew. It's a good straightening pose. Knees to hover, move the hips slightly back so the elbow tips can line up with the shoulders. Last one. And release. Knees down and come to all fours. So you will be doing that as often as you need to. It only takes maybe around 5 to 8 minutes to do that, to straighten the arms and straighten the legs, feel the fire into your quads until such time that you're able to translate that into your Chaturanga. So how it's going to look like would be from downward facing dog. We'll go into down dog. We will move the knees forward, but shift the hips back into hovering your hovering down dog or turbo dog rather. Your legs are strong enough, so what you just need to do is move your chest forwards, press onto the toes, you'll come into Chaturanga. If this is too much, you can come into down dog, knees to hover and elbows to hover. Before you do anything, retouch the knees down, keep lifting the chest, and keep the elbows bent here in half Chaturanga. And slowly come up. Try that and see how that really establishes the connection of your shoulders and forces the legs to engage so it doesn't sleep whilst you're doing Chaturanga. Hope it helps. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.